Thank you so much for stopping by the channel again. Today I got another interesting video for you guys. However, it is a video I released earlier, maybe a year or two ago, and the quality of it just wasn't great. So I thought I would go back, remake this video with some better quality for you guys, and hopefully help you better understand what is going on. So today we're going to be going over GRANDMA3 color and how to get color onto fixtures that you have patched in, made into groups, and you are ready to get some light on and get some color to them. So we're going to be going over all that today, guys. I have a blank layout view for us. I'm going to make a quick layout view that I would go into with my color layout view, and hopefully it helps you guys understand further down the road. So we'll jump into that, we'll jump into the color picker, we'll get some color onto our lights, and hopefully it'll help you guys out. So let's dive in here. The first thing I'm really going to do is I'm just going to start by coming over here, and I'm going to grab a groups pool for us, guys, just so we can have all of our groups in one place. Our groups are going to be what we select to essentially put light and color together. So we'll select our group, and then we'll go over, we'll decide what color we want, we'll put the dimmer up, and the color should be there. So we'll need our groups, guys. We are also going to need a preset pool for our color, because once we decide we like that color and we want to store it, this is where it's going to be stored, guys. It's going to be stored over here on our color presets pool. And last but not least, the most important of them all, under all, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type color, and color picker is going to come up under programmer tools. So these are going to be the three things we need to start adding color to our lights. So we're going to start here, guys. The first thing you're going to see in the color picker is our giant curved color picker. This is a good way to quickly dial things in, grab a color you need. Let's go ahead and select our fixtures, and as you can see, our curve gets selected, and we can go through and we can dial things in on the curve with our X, Y, and B. Sometimes I use the curve, guys, just for when I need a quick red or quick green or quick blue. Takes a little time to dial things in, as we will find out later when we talk about the faders. But these first two color pickers, the curve and the open format one, I really just use to get the color I'm looking for quickly. I don't spend a lot of time with it. I just come in, I say, hey, I need a red. I go over, and now I have red. Over here I have 3D, guys. As you can see, I have red selected. We can go through, and as you see, as I'm scrolling across the top here through all the colors, all of my fixtures are now changing. So we're gonna jump back over here. Alright, guys, and we're gonna talk about the book. The book can be overwhelming. There's a lot of colors in the book. The book is a freeform way to come in and go through all of the color palettes. You can also add custom palettes if you'd like, but this is a great way to see preset color palettes and get certain colors that a client might be asking for. My favorite thing to do with the color palette is have the client come over and sit with me and look through the color palette and say, hey, this is what I'm looking for, and we can work together to get as close to that. You have to remember that all fixtures have limitations on what they can do as far as color goes, and it's important to keep that in mind when we're going through something like the book and colors of Lee, and whether or not your fixtures can even do certain things. But let's say we're in here and I have a client that likes this green diffusion, and we can take a look at it. It's a diffused green. It's pretty close, but it's not exactly what they want. Maybe they want it to be a little brighter. So what we can do, guys, is once they've decided this is the color, we can go over here to the fader section, and I find the fader section to be the most important. This is really how you go and you fine-tune exactly what color you're looking for. So they want it to be brighter. We can bring things like this down just a little bit, and we do add more of a brightness to what is going on with the color. We can take a look now if you guys see. That needs to go back up. And things are starting to get brighter now. So, having the fader and the book combined, you're able to go through and you're able to really get things you're looking for. You're able to fine-tune colors. You're able to get those exact things. If you need things quick, you have other options for that too, and that's what's really important. But we're going to start by just doing the basic. I'll go through and I'll use each one of our options and show you guys how to store them into our presets, and that will be that. So we're going to start. I'll go ahead and I'll clear everything out, and we're going to go ahead and we're just going to grab all of our fixtures. Now the first color I want to do is a red. So I'm going to use this first color picker here, and we're going to go all the way over to red. We have red on all of our fixtures, and we are going to go ahead and hit store. We now have a red preset for all of our fixtures. So now we can just refer to this preset to go straight back to red like we're looking for, guys. Now I'm going to use this color picker. We're going to go ahead and do a green next. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to select this green. We have green on all of our fixtures, and we're going to do the same thing, guys. We're just going to go ahead, we're going to hit store, and we're going to go ahead and store that here. And then last but not least, we're going to go ahead, we'll use the fader. We're going to get blue at 100. We'll go back over. We have everything on blue now, perfect. And we are going to go ahead and we are going to hit store, and we are going to store our blue. So now, guys, we can simply refer back to these if we want to quickly pull up color. So I'm going to bring you guys back over here to 3D, and what I can do now is if I want things like just my mega points in blue, I can now select all of my mega points and put them in blue. And I can do things like selecting all of my strike M's and putting them in red, and selecting all my pixel bars and putting them in green. So once you have those colors set up, you can simply refer back to them and you can get them on fixtures quickly. You can create patterns through groups, and you can pattern out lights that way, so you have different ways of structuring the color on the lights. The opportunity is really endless once you have the colors you want there. You can go through with groups and you can do all sorts of different things. I'll try to put some different stuff on here so you guys can see. And that's really all there is to it, guys. So we have our basic 3 colors, and we can go through, we can do other things like getting all of them, and we can go ahead and we can add a scion here, because maybe you want a scion, so we'll go ahead and we'll store that. But you can create yourself the perfect color palette with everything you need for the show here within your preset group, and you can always refer back to it, guys. So that's really all it is for color, guys. I appreciate you for stopping by. I hope this video helps you out a little in understanding MA3 color, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.